Here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Jackson to throw again. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Well, a pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
47, Mike, 44. Mike, 47. I know he ain't got it. 47 to Mike, boys. 47.
And Jackson throwing once more. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
47, check back 47. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 47.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Being chased out left. But he's got Snead. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Floyd would have loved that play.
Escaping the pressure. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Manning to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a pass pass hauled in downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Let's go now. 8-3.
First down.
Check 26, check 26. Rush in, rush two.
Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
The former first-round pick Shane Ray in on the tackle.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Topper! Look at me, zipper! Bam!
Snap comes at 1. Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Set. 18 Gator. Set. Bring it. Hey, watch it.
Saquon Barkley running right. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And he gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. Rosa's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
At the 43-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Jackson trying to lay one up deep, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. but I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Jackson looking to throw on third. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So certainly the question there, fourth and very short, why throw so deep?
Sometimes the defense actually forces you into these things. Sometimes. What happens is you might end up in a man coverage where they press up tight. Could be a zone coverage where they're crowding the line of scrimmage, and receivers have to convert their routes to try and beat that coverage, and you end up throwing it deeper than you want to. Preferably, you want a 3-yard pass in this situation. Get the first down and keep the sticks going.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Nice stiff arm. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants add on to their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 49.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Manning and the Giants come up now first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A handoff to Barkley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Switch it.
On second down, here's Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch the edge. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 99. Check 99. Kill.
6-6. Pull it high.
Watch it.
Hustle.
Protein spill. Shoot.
From the gun, it's Madden. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 43. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come.
They'll run for it with Barkley.
Check.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
3 down. Go. Banjo. Hey. High 7. 5.
Now Manning on the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Mike's 47.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break. Check. He's coming. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Ready.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.